Hey everybody, it is Matty here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Tuesday, and today we're going to be talking about long-term Bitcoin price predictions, beginning in the short term 2020, but also looking at years down the line 2025 and all the way up to 2050. Different personalities in the space have different opinions, of course. We'll cover what some of those are here on altcoinbuzz.io. We're talking tax. Cryptocurrency traders beware, a new tax form is here. Romel is going to let you know more about that. Also on the website, Uptrend blogging paid off. A user bought a laptop. We are talking about the Uptrend platform and the advantages associated with using it, including using your earnings to purchase things like laptops and personal devices. It's possible. We'll cover that, as well as this piece here on coinspeaker.com. Is Samsung on the verge of partnering with Justin Sun? There is a little bit of activity in the rumor mill to that effect. Finally, on altcoinbuzz.io, XRP adoption continues. Ripple has partnered with BRD. All that and more in just a sec. We're going to take a look first at the market here on coinmarketcap.com. We are sitting at 225 billion total market cap. Things kind of flat, to be honest. Bitcoin barely up 0.1% in the last 24 hours. Dominance at 66.3%. And as of right now, we are at $8,324 per Bitcoin. So although we sit at just over $8,000 today on the 15th of October, we're looking here at price predictions for the year 2020, 2025, and beyond. Bitcoin has been around since 2009, as we all know, and over the years, various price predictions were made depending on the charts. Some turned out to be accurate, while some proved the analysts' theories quite wrong. Let's take a look together at the predictions that were made in the past, along with some very ambitious predictions for the future as well. Let's look retroactively first. We have to point out Tim Draper, who rather accurately called out $10,000 per Bitcoin in 2018. Tim Draper, of course, is a billionaire venture capitalist, and he predicted that Bitcoin would be 10K by 2018. He indeed was correct, and he put his money where his mouth was. He bought 30,000 Bitcoin back in July of 2014. Unfortunately, those were seized by U.S. Marshals. Mike Novogratz is a famous hedge fund manager. If you've been in this space for a little while, I'm sure you'd recognize the name. He predicted that Bitcoin would be 10K by April 2018. Mike had invested around $150 million in the cryptocurrency space, $150 million, with most of his funds being collected from outside sources, mainly wealthy individuals and fellow hedge fund managers. Now we're getting into some of the predictions for 2019 and beyond, and some of these have been proven incorrect, as was this one, Master Luke, who guessed 40,000 to 110,000 by 2019. Master Luke is an anonymous Bitcoin trader who is known for his impressive prediction skills, most notably the Bitcoin predictions he made after the 2013 Bitcoin bubble. But he did call out for a 40 to 110K Bitcoin as the 2017 bull run was underway, which, as we can see, unless there's a dramatic change in the next couple of months, I think is going to be proven wrong on this one, unfortunately. Tom Lee is our next contender in this list. He's estimating a very precise $91,000 per Bitcoin by the year 2020. He is the co-founder of market strategy firm Fundstrat Global Advisors and is well known as a Bitcoin bull who has predicted that the price was going to reach 91,000. That's by March of 2020. That's not all that far off, and it's on the basis of past market trends shown according to Tom Lee in the charts. And if you thought Tom Lee's prediction was far-fetched, well, John McAfee is calling for 500,000 by 2020. He's staunchly defending this prediction, even though it's looking less and less likely. Let's be honest, he's standing firm behind it. His confidence is unwavering. Moving into the future now, looking at the year 2025, we have Kay Van Peterson, who's calling for 100K by 2025. Kay is an analyst at Saxo Bank, a Danish investment bank that helps with online trading and investment, and predicted that Bitcoin would rise to 100K by 2025. Earlier, he actually successfully predicted Bitcoin's flow to $2,000 by 2017. Wences Cesare is the CEO and founder of Zappo, a Bitcoin wallet, and he is also one of the board members at PayPal. He is calling for a $1 million Bitcoin by 2025. He's not exactly new to the scene either. His first investment in Bitcoin was back in 2011 as he witnessed the market volatility in his home country, Argentina's native currency, the peso. And with what I think is one of the most realistic predictions on this list, we have the Winklevoss twins that are saying simply there will be a $5 trillion market cap between 2025 and 2030. 35, meaning that Bitcoin in conjunction with all the other altcoins will bring us up to $5 trillion. For context, that is about 20 times roughly the size of the current market. We saw earlier we're sitting at 225 billion right now. Let's call it a quarter trillion, so 250 billion just for the sake of arithmetic here. If you multiply that by 10 and multiply that again by 2, 5 trillion is about 20 times higher. And I think realistically, if you look at steady growth year on year with a few cycles of very high highs and low lows perhaps along the way, I think this is realistic. Of course, the Winklevoss twins are famous Bitcoin billionaires. They have been firm believers for a number of years now and have put their money where their mouths are by starting and founding and running the Gemini exchange. In another more sober piece of news here on altcoinbuzz.io, we're talking taxes. Cryptocurrency traders beware, a new tax form is here. Article is by Romel, and although we don't want to spend too much time on this particularly, I would like to alert your attention to it. The IRS wastes no time, writes Romel. Prepare for extra scrutiny of your crypto income. So the IRS has recently released the new 1040 tax form, which will ask citizens whether or not they have had any activity in cryptocurrencies. And the link that's provided here shows us a draft version of that new 1040 tax form. Here's an example of the very first question, quote, at any time during 2019, did you receive, sell, send, exchange, or otherwise acquire any financial interest in any virtual currency? That is quite specific, I've got to say. Again, it's only in its draft form right now, but exchanges like Coinbase already provide Excel sheets for you to share with your accountant during tax season. And without a doubt, writes Romel, the IRS will update this draft and provide instructions for you to provide documents to show your engagement with, quote, virtual currencies. Be on the lookout for that kind of thing. Make sure this is on your radar. And if you are, as a member of the Altcoin Buzz Army, involved in cryptocurrencies, again, whether you buy, sell, receive, trade, or cash in, if you're in this space and you're an American citizen, it behooves you to kind of make sure that you're aware of this kind of stuff, at least initially as it evolves. Maybe once that draft version of the document is finalized, make sure to bookmark this particular topic and come back to it if and when you do file your taxes. Also now on altcoinbuzz.io, Uptrend blogging paid off and a user actually bought a laptop. What are we talking about here? David Abel writes about the social media that actually rewards you. So an Uptrend user describes how he monetized contributions to the platform. He then used the earned cryptocurrency to buy a laptop. This happened to the user Jerome Moses, who shared his experience, quote, I joined the platform earlier this year and was not serious about it. Eventually, I went off for like 2 months. Yes, I went off Uptrend for 2 months. This means for 2 months, I was not posting or doing anything on Uptrend. And furthermore, he pointed out that despite not being serious at the start, he purchased a $148 laptop from his reward. We'll share with you Jirao's post in just a second, but if you're not familiar with Uptrend, it's a social media platform. It allows content creators to monetize their content through the 1UP token. Read more about it here with David's write-up, but as I mentioned, we at Altcoin Buzz are sticking out a position on Uptrend. We really enjoy the platform so far, and we've got a lot of positive traction, to be quite honest with you. So our plan and our intentions are to share more and more and more with you based on our Uptrend profile. Here's the post itself, and the nice thing about Uptrend is that it is so community driven. There's a feedback loop that really makes it a special place to have conversations and discussions in a very civilized manner, I must say. So check us out on Uptrend if you're interested. Our details and our information can be found in the description below. In other news here, we're on coinspeaker.com and we're asking the question, is Samsung on the verge of partnering with Justin Sun? Would this not be his dream, the ultimate partnership for Mr. Partnerships himself? The crypto community is waiting for Samsung Developer Conference with bated breath. Will Samsung Tron partnership be announced, or is it not more than rumors? So Samsung announced that the Tron CEO Justin Sun would speak at Samsung's forthcoming developer conference, and this has rightfully taken many by surprise. It's a San Jose event to be held over 2 days from the 29th of October, and is going to play host to developers, creators, technologists, and various individuals in the blockchain space. Here's Justin Sun's tweet about the issue. Happy to be speaking about real-world uses for blockchain at Samsung Developer Conference. Use my exclusive promo code Justin-SDC25 to attend for 25% off. See you at the event. Now, what does Samsung want with Sun and by extension with Tron? Well, that's hard to say, but certainly Samsung, by what their operations seem to be suggesting, are focusing more and more on Bitcoin and the world of cryptocurrency, and certainly blockchain. So it's pure conjecture at this point what they would want with Sun and with Tron, but what would the Samsung Tron partnership mean for the industry? Well, for cryptocurrency, it would be tremendous. That's just about the biggest partnership that one could possibly hope to achieve. And with Tron and with Justin Sun, a company that is really prided on their partnerships. They've struck up so many of them. Some of them have been a little bit flimsy, to be fair, but they're all about their partnerships. This would certainly be the holy grail of Tron's and by extension Justin Sun's partnerships efforts. So you guys can check out the rest of this article. It is a little bit speculative at this moment. We don't know, but stay tuned for the 29th of October and we'll see what Justin Sun's message is at that particular conference. Let's hope for the best and keep our fingers crossed. And speaking of partnerships, we're looking at XRP on altcoinbuzz.io. Their adoption continues and they have partnered with BRD. Article here by Natalia. Ripple just can't stop acquiring companies. Just quickly here, Ripple is expanding at lightning speed. It has now partnered with BRD Wallet and has invested $750,000 into it. XRP is now available to the users of the BRD Wallet. In a tweet, Ripple noted that XP Ring Dev is on a roll. The CEO of BRD, Adam Trademan, says, quote, "We're incredibly excited about joining forces with Ripple to bring XRP to our user base. Ripple understands the need for a strong wallet partner as they push into key markets like cross-border banking and remittance. So we are thrilled to help them achieve their goals. In addition, it is our plan to have BRD be the cheapest and easiest place to buy XRP moving forward." If you're not familiar with the BRD wallet, the Bread cryptocurrency wallet, also known as Bread Wallet, is a free application for storing, sending, and receiving Bitcoin cryptocurrency. It's headquartered in Zurich, Switzerland, and this venture capital company has active users in more than 150 countries around the globe. So congratulations and kudos to BRD on this partnership. That about rounds it out, everybody. Do be sure you are following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Hey, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications if you've enjoyed this video. Best of luck, of course, if you choose to invest on this Tuesday. Hope you all have a great one this week. And as always, yes, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.